Tim Saunders with Steve Coates at Amalie Arena in Tampa, where the Flyers take on the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight. Our game day preview is brought to you by Powerback Rehabilitation. The Flyers conclude a very difficult month of October tonight, the first of two in Florida against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Flyers played 9 of the first 10 games of the regular season, ending tonight against teams that were in the playoffs. You would have been happy to go 500. They can finish over 500 with a win tonight.
And it's going to be a hard game for the Philadelphia Flyers tonight. This Tampa Bay Lightning team, remember the word pace. It's all about pace. They come at you very quickly. They got a lot of skilled players on the front end and pretty good goalie too. So it's going to be a tough game.
All right, the Flyers are 4-1-2 in the last 7 games. They have won 3 in a row and are playing better defensively. They've only given up 7 goals in the last 3 games. That's probably the biggest difference, Coachy, from early in the season to the last handful of games.
The other night against the Los Angeles Kings, I just thought that was a complete 60-minute effort. And what they did in their own zone to keep the Kings off the board. You know, we talk about the Tampa Bay Lightning being skillful. Well, they're talking about the Stanley Cup champions, and they held them to 2 goals. That's pretty darn good. So when you think about defense, you got to think about 5 people in your zone. And I just thought the other night that's as good as they've been in their zone as a group all season.
Jake Voracek has absolutely been flying. He's had 2 assists in 3 straight games. He is tied for the league lead with 11 assists. He and Claude Giroux have had great chemistry for a while now, but Michael Raffles seems to be getting more and more comfortable in that role.
Well, first of all, he's learning a position. I mean, he came in here as a center, and now they're putting him on the left side. It's not a bad way to learn to play with a Claude Giroux and a Jake Voracek. And, you know, as time goes on, he'll feel more comfortable in where he's going, what he's doing. He'll understand where Giroux goes or where Voracek goes. And you mentioned about Voracek being so good right now. He's a little lighter, so obviously he's a lot leaner and meaner. And right now, boy, when he comes off that wing, he's as good as anybody in the league. And Giroux's getting stronger and stronger after missing most of training camp. So this should just be an up for that line.
Flyers had been playing with 6 healthy defensemen. They have called up Brandon Manning from Lehigh, so they have 7 available to him. Craig Berube's going to have some decisions to make at the blue line for this game. No decision to make in goal. Ray Emery has won 3 in a row. He's got all 4 Flyer victories so far this season, and they're going to continue to go with Ray Emery.
You know, sometimes we forget, you know, we look at Ray Emery and they say, oh yeah, he's the backup goalie. He went to the Stanley Cup Finals with the Ottawa Senators. He's a number 1 goalie. And right now he's playing like a number 1 goalie. He's been outstanding. And, you know, when you play the Los Angeles Kings and the other teams that we've seen them play, the Detroit Red Wings, and win these hockey games, your goalie's got to be good. And he's been great. So, hey, ride that hot hand.
All right, Tampa Bay is one of the great young teams in the National Hockey League right now. One of the younger clubs. They're also not very big. They're at the lower end in terms of size, but probably have the best young crop of prospects on this team. Last year, they had 2 finalists for the Calder Trophy as the Rookie of the Year. They might have a couple more candidates this season.
Well, Jonathan Duran is a guy that was in the top 6 picks last year, and they really treated him with kid gloves. He went back to junior last year, but this guy's the real deal. And like you said, not that big, but it's like swatting flies when you play the Tampa Bay Lightning. Tyler Johnson, he's all over the place. He's got a goal and 9 assists so far. I mean, it's just unbelievable what these guys can do. And go back to what I said, pace. Doesn't matter how big you are. And these little guys, they're going to come at you, and you got to be ready.
And of course, Steven Stamkos is healthy again after missing half the year last year.
Who's the better goal scorer in the National Hockey League, Steven Stamkos or Sidney Crosby? I mean, when you're going to talk about a pure sniper, boy, this guy, I got to put them right on an even plane. I just think Stamkos is scary when he's inside the circles.
Well, in goal, Ben Bishop has been their go-to guy this year. Looks like he's going to get the start again against Philadelphia. It'll only be his 2nd game in his career against the Flyers. Again, Ray Emery will start for Philadelphia. Game time is at 7:30. You can see it on Comcast Sportsnet or join us on the radio. Steve Coates with Tim Saunders on 97.5 Fanatic. Our game day preview brought to you by Powerback Rehabilitation. For more information, visit powerbackrehabilitation.com.